Our first feel-good story comes out of South Korea, the birthplace of K-pop and the best place to raise a family in somebody else's house. After successfully dropping their coronavirus cases to basically zero, South Korea has decided that it's time to play ball responsibly.
Baseball season is underway in South Korea, but no fans are there to see it.
Posters posing as fans filled the seats for yesterday's opening game of the KBO League. They may not see anything more bizarre, though, than this. That's a 9-year-old inside a big baseball bubble. He walked himself from the pitcher's mound to home plate to create a socially distant first pitch.
Yes, South Korea has found a way to bring back sports in the age of coronavirus. And, I mean, it looks really safe. Look, don't get me wrong, people are still gonna die of boredom. I mean, it is baseball after all, but thankfully, they're safe from corona. I've got one question though. Why are the fake people wearing masks? It just seems unnecessary. America has already shown that if you're a person made out of cardboard, you don't need to wear a mask. Also, I hope they told the announcer that those fans are made out of paper. Otherwise, that guy's gonna freak out. And there it is. Looks like it's a home run. Oh my God, that ball just went through that guy's chest. Oh my God, why is nobody helping him? You know what is also really creative? Is how they put that kid in a giant bubble baseball. I feel like they should just do this with every sport, especially the NFL. Put players in bubbles. Then when they get tackled, the ball bounces into the stands, and then the fans will get to punch the bubble back onto the field. Tell me that doesn't sound like a fun sport. Huh? And you've solved the concussion problem. Roger Goodell, call me. In other news, one of the most inspiring things during these times has been seeing people step up to help out strangers. And some of those strangers are actually turning out to be really old friends.
The Irish are returning an old favor in helping Native Americans who've been hit hard by the pandemic. More than 170 years ago, the Choctaw Nation sent $170 to help with Ireland during the potato famine. Now a fundraiser for Navajo and Hopi families has raised over $2 million with many contributions from the Irish.
This is so beautiful. More than 170 years ago, the American Indians helped the Irish during the potato famine, and now the Irish are helping the American Indians during coronavirus. Most of my Irish friends can't even remember what happened last night. Oh, I spent 15 days in a British prison for something I didn't remember. And this is really nice. But if I were Native American, I'd be a little suspicious of any European trying to give me a gift. I'd be like, yeah, thanks for the money. Why don't you go ahead and lick it first? All right, any smallpox? Okay, we good. And finally, some news from Portland, Oregon, the place you'd love to visit if only your oxen would stop dying. Every year, the city celebrates World Naked Bike Ride Day, with 10,000 people taking over the streets naked on bicycles. And even though large gatherings aren't possible during the pandemic, Portland has announced that instead of canceling the event, they're encouraging everyone to simply go out and ride naked on their own, keeping appropriate distance from other riders and pedestrians. And I guess this is the one time that people might not care if someone's riding around naked. What are you doing, man? Cover your face, you creep. Put a mask on. And I get that the city of Portland is telling people to ride bikes naked alone, but is that gonna work? Because if there's 10,000 naked bike riders, that's an event. But if there's one naked dude on a 10-speed, you just nasty.